Hello my beauties, it's your girl Nails by Ray and welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day, and if you're new here, welcome to your new favorite nail channel. Today I will be creating a press-on version of a nail set I've done a few weeks back. It is a 3D white French tip nail set. I will be selling these on my Etsy store, so if you're interested, check out the link below to my Etsy store and continue watching to see how I created these press-on nails. So I'm starting off with my nail stand, and I have the short coffin shaped press-ons that I'm going to use. These ones I got from Amazon as well as the nail stand, so this is what I usually use to start off my press-on set, and I go one finger at a time. So for this video I'm really going to show you how I do one of the nails, and then I'll show you the finished product at the end. So for the first step, you want to take some base coat. Any type of gel base coat will work, and then you want to apply a generous layer over your nail. And after I apply the layer of base coat, I like to turn it around upside down so gravity can even out the gel polish. For my press-ons, I like to use my little mini LED UV lamp, and I don't use this for polygel when I do my polygel content because polygel needs a stronger nail lamp to cure properly. So for designs like this, I use the small one, and I cured this for about 45 seconds. After the base coat has cured, I'm going to be using my Nude Gel Polish from this brand that I've been really liking lately. So I will obviously have it linked below, as I do with all of my content. And originally I did go with a sheer lighter nude shade, but I didn't like how transparent it looked, so I scrapped that nail and I started off with this one. And I really love this nude, so I have a feeling I'm going to be using this shade a lot with future press-on nails. After I have applied my 3 coats of my Nude Gel Polish and cured 60 seconds in between, I'm using my base coat again to just go over the nail, and I'm going to create a barrier between the Nude Gel Polish and the white gel polish I'm going to be using to do the French tip. So moving forward, I am going to show you the other nude shade that I actually did that I didn't like. So you can see it's like really sheer, and you can kind of see through it to like the nail stand underneath. And I think it's a good nude gel polish for other content, but for now we're using this one. I'm using my Gel Art brush from Beauties, and it's obviously in the color white, and it's a liner brush. It has a thin bristle, which is essential for beginners who are doing French tip, or just anyone really. You could always dip a regular art brush in gel polish, but this is easier for me for some reason. And when I tell you this was so serious for me, I was so nervous to do this part that I had to adjust my setup and make my stand, put it up a little bit higher so that I can rest my my arm on it, because it was that serious. I'm very meticulous with this. I am a perfectionist. So the way I do this is by drawing a straight line across where I want the French part to stop and the tip to start, essentially. And then I draw a line in the middle of that going vertically. And then after I do that, I draw a line from the sides. And I go as far as I want my French tip. I like to do a deeper French tip, so I kind of pull it a little deeper, closer to the base of the nail, and I draw that line. Like sometimes I like to test it out, see how deep I want to go with it before I actually start drawing, just so I don't mess it up. And see, I'm taking my sweet time. But I just start drawing it like a diagonal line, and then I do the same on the other side. Next, I take my brush, I dip it back in, and I wipe excess because you don't want too much on the bristle, and then I kind of curve it on that line that I just drew into the first line that I drew. So as you can see, I'm just like curving it in to round it out. And I do the same thing on the other side, and this is really just how I get the blueprint of my French tip nails done when I draw them on. I wish I was one of those people who could just draw that little smile line real quick. I've seen it and I envy you if you can do it. I love that. I can't. So this is how I do it. And you know what? Before I filmed this, I tested it out 5 times. So I'm really a beginner when it comes to this, but at the end I got really used to it and it actually became quite easy. So you will definitely see more hand-drawn French tip nails, or at least for my press-on nails, coming forward. So now I'm using some regular white gel polish, and I'm going to fill in the areas of the French tip part that I didn't do with the liner brush. So now that my French tip design is on, I'm going to top coat the nails with a no wipe soak off top coat from Beauties. And I usually do this before I do any 3D designs, and then when I top coat the 3D design, which you'll see later in the video, I use a liner brush to do so. Now moving on to my 3D nail art portion, I'm using my really thin brush, and I'm also dipping it into some hard gel that I've been using on my channel quite frequently for 3D designs. This is the easiest gel for me to use to create this style, and I recommend it for beginners. So what I like to do is dip my brush straight down gently. If you dip it in too fast, it creates bubbles. So gently dip it in, and I grab a piece, or not a piece, but a little bit of my hard gel, and I drag it in from the corner where I want to create my design and kind of swoosh it downwards.
I'm falling, but everyone falls. And I know from the first time I see your love, you got me, baby. Even though, girl, I know that I would fall for you, you got to know that everyone falls. Oops, I done fell too deep, baby. Oops, I think you got me, baby.
Finally, now that my design is finished, I'm going to take some no wipe top coat that I used earlier in the video, and I'm going to use my thin brush and go over the specific parts where I created the 3D design.
And I'm going to be forgotten, and therefore you won't be able to give me the time of day because
Alrighty, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys loved how these nails came out. These nails are available on my Etsy store, so please check out the link below and check out my entire store and see my other designs. And as always, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you never miss any uploads from my channel, and I will see you in the next video.
Usually I put